Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
People are here. Thank you. Hold on. Hello, Nimowa Lori phone show, but I'm doing a live chat. Yeah. So you see that's it. It's about the last respect. Nobody is fighting widow. The topic and the bone of contention here, that Mary has come here to try to twist it. We are not here fighting for widow. Nobody is saying she's a widow. It is Nosa that is a widow. She's not a widow. Thank God for her. She's not a widow. After all, the man has divorced her before he died. So it's Nosa that is a widow. But, however, she should... Somebody is saying something. Everyone will die one day. Captain Nosa's death might just be due to karma, and that so-called other wife will also die one day and leave all the wealth. Wealth is, you see, I just see about the fact that they just want to bring that woman out of the whole picture, because even looking at her, she doesn't look like a happy woman. I think she was deprived of joy from early in that marriage. You know, it's from early in that marriage. Don't tell me to take it easy, Mary, please. You know, don't tell me to take it easy. Air your opinion, and if I buy your opinion, I concur to it. If I go against it, I tell you I'm not interested in it. So don't tell me to take it easy. If possible, stop typing. Let the people that want to put reasonably and say, okay, let us reason in this manner. What you are saying is totally out of order. You are not in line with what you are saying here. So we cannot allow you to be distracting us. You are not in line. You are out of the old topic. What we are talking about, you are not understanding it. And so you should bring yourself back to order and be able to understand simple English. You understand? So as I was saying, guys, then the court then said one thing. They decided, the court said, the case is an order of interim injunction. In the meantime, that's what that means. In the meantime, interim, for now, is hereby granted. They granted her that injunction restraining the defendant, who is the respondent, from parading or holding out herself as a widow. You see, herself as a widow of the late Captain Hosa. You see, the problem here is this. When they say she's holding out, if she's willing to pay her last respect, she must be allowed to. The problem here is, if someone has so many children for a man, automatically in Nigeria, they will be saying widow. I don't think that woman placed on her head, because many things about Captain Nosa is in Nosa's hand. So how they now say calling her a widow is the choice of spectators. It's as if they are still doing rivalry. Even though, come to think of it, it's her husband that was snatched. Let's be real. Her husband was snatched by someone that lived in her house, a relative. Go and ask, this story I'm telling you people, go and ask them in their family. They will tell you. Go to their family. They will tell you it's the gospel truth. I am not adding. I'm not removing. But I want us to learn. You see why sometimes it's always hard to accommodate people. It's hard to get close to people. It's hard. You understand? To get close to people. When she was staying with them, Captain Hosa used to have a lot of girlfriends. In fact, many of the people that, babes, that even she's seeing now, many of them, of course, she knows. Captain Hosa around all of them. The man was, because he has money, you know, girls, women don't care. Anything money, they will live their life. Cousin will sleep with husband. Auntie will sleep with your best friend will sleep. Many of her friends, also, that man around them. That man around them. Nobody they take and spoil Captain Hosa, make him soul rest. But for her to do that to that woman, Then eventually they did that again. You know, like she would be in pains all the days of her life. It's like an error. It's like an error. It's painful. Just seeing this thing, that they granted that interim injunction, it pains me. I wish I was the judge that presided over this case. I wouldn't have granted that injunction. I will never grant that judge. But I want to believe that the man has been bought, or whoever the judge is. You know, I'm not in Nigeria, but I can say that he's been bought over. They've used influence to tackle that woman. From doing anything that will disrupt the burial ceremony scheduled, they said, parading or holding out herself as a widow of the late captain. You know, it's just like they just went to play in the courts, holding out herself. And from doing anything that will disrupt the burial ceremonies scheduled to begin on the 5th of, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice. This case is hereby, man never reach heaven. They are saying going to court. Doesn't it say a lot? You know, men, you see, I don't pity, you know, when life turns this way for men. You understand? Sincerely, I don't pity them. Sincerely, I don't. I'm only talking to you people that are alive. Be very careful. The relative you bring to your home, the friends you bring to your home, the kind of husband you marry. The kind of husband you marry. Because at the end of the day, tell me the truth. Can that Evelyn ever be happy all the days of her life? Can she? After his death, she was still humiliated. The father of, the mother of his children. She was still, and she's still going to undergo more humiliation. More humiliation because, see, they have started fighting. Man never reach. If you want to look at the reason for this thing, it's because they said that man has money, eh? He has. Did you see what he did in? Is it Lekki? Which place? Where that he has not finished building. One man. I don't even know if now office apart. I don't even understand the house. Where gets me? The house just big, bara VGC. Did you see the place? He had plans. They have said they just, you know, you can tell. I don't think she remarried. I don't think that woman remarried. Looking at her, this was on her daughter's wedding. No? This picture, the day her daughter that I told you about the wedding was Baba. Look at, for me, that woman that people knew very well. Sorry, guys. She wasn't really looking, you know. She wasn't really looking. Yeah, it can be interpreted in different ways, correct? But they've already done the burial. And if she goes against it, that's contempt of court. And that could end her arrest. And that could obviously lead her to jail. So I believe she wasn't at that burial. If I'm making sense to you. It could be, yes, it could be. But the truth is that she was told, she was given an injunction, an interim injunction. That is to say, she cannot be around there at all. And I was thinking to myself, wow, is this really for real? If you people remember, okay, let me talk about Ndubisi before I come back to Captain Nosa. You remember Ndubisi, you know the army that they were meant to bury. Which day was it? Is it today? I think it's today. You know they've said that they should not release his body. Ndubisi Kanu. Igbo people, if you are on board. His case is about 2 women too. First wife, second wife. Now, the good thing about this one is that the terrible thing about this one is the younger wife that went to the court. Lagos State wanted to give him, let me read it. I don't know if it's case. Okay, see the man. You people don't know this man. You people, you have to be reading, See, you have to be knowing things that is happening, He's a Nigerian Navy man, and a late former governor of Lagos State. You people don't know him to be Sikano. Do you know him? Do you know him to be Sikano? This man. Oh, thank you, Abibi Biola. Hey, people intervened. She was there. Hey, she even went to Nosa for peace sake at the service of songs yesterday. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Can you imagine? If it was... So Nosa wanted to feel like a boss. Do you understand? She wanted... This is somebody that is her husband. She was living in their house. So they went to beg her. Hey. Anyway, I that woman, I understand her. If it's left to me, I won't go and pay any last respect for me. But I'm sure people would have told her, just cooperate so that you will see something. You understand? That's why I'm saying that it's not good not to do well too. Before I will show you people something. Amebo will not kill me. Let me show you people something. She was at the wedding. Yes, she was at their wedding. This particular picture was on the day of that wedding. That wedding of their daughter that got married, and the guy just became Olu of Warri. Can you see? That's the wedding. See the mother of the bride. That's Evelyn there. See the mother of the bride. She just looked like somebody that came to still snap photo. Can you see? In fact, when you see the papers, you will read that the man divorced the wife. Not the wife, they divorced woman. Woman, they said the man divorced this lady, happily divorced her. And I believe that paper was sponsored. Okay? For them to write such a thing. This was on the day of the wedding. See the wedding. You will see, this is the wedding. Ovation carried it. See Nosa on the day of the wedding of that girl's... This, you see, that's the Olu of Warri now. Can you people remember this boy? Now him be that. Can you see that Evelyn? That's her here. That's Evelyn there. That's Nosa sitting beside Evelyn. That is not saying that the woman should not attend wedding. I be burial. See the Nosa here. See on the day of see the Olu of Warri. Can you see the Olu of Warri sitting on her laps? That's the woman there. See Nosa beside them there. And she's saying that the woman should not come. See the woman. See Nosa at the wedding. See Nosa at the wedding. See their mama. See, people are just making me to stammer. Let me show you people very well. See her. See Evelyn and Nosa here. On the day of the wedding. Can you see how that Evelyn is? She has decided to soft pedal. This was on the wedding. I think this wedding was in 2014 or so. I can't remember. Can you see? Thank you. I was at the I like this person because this person knows the story. Abim Bola, thank you. I was at the wedding. Ashwebi was HOH. I was so disgusted the way and manner that mother of the bride was treated. Thank you. I like people that know the story. My mother was at that wedding. My mother, my biological mother, the mama who born me, that gave birth to me. And she said the same thing, that wedding, she shouldn't have gone. Because, if you are a woman and you have husband and you see a fellow woman a fellow woman, and especially because everybody knows the story that this woman, this Nosa is related to this woman. She was living in their house. She was living in their house. So she snatched the Captain Nosa from this woman. So now, the same thing has happened to Ndubisi. Igbo people, are you here? Let me tell you people soon. Can you see this man, as old as he is now, his body is going to die inside the mortuary. He's dead, but his body now will die again inside the mortuary. His body again will die inside the mortuary, this man. Ask me why. This man has wife. They carried, okay. Let me read what this person has to say, because I see that the person knows about it. Men are the cause of it. Nosa was even giving the upper hand to organize the wedding. Mother of the bride was sidelined. It's true. That's what I was told. I've never seen, apart from Nosa that I've seen. I don't know the Evelyn. I don't know the Captain Nosa, but I know their story. I know their story in total. Do you understand? Because Nosa's blood sister entered the same university with me. We were in Ekpoma. All of their friends were all in Ekpoma together. This man's body now is going to die. Igbo people, come. This man's body will die again inside, is it Mogu they call it? Inside mortuary. His body is going to die inside there. Ask me why. Now, Jeje will sit down. They said this man died. Okay, he don't die be that. Let them bury him. Naim, first wife and the children said that the second wife that followed him, went with him to go and receive treatment, stayed with him, everything, that she cannot be at the burial, and they chased her away. They chased her away. Now they carry this man case go court. And court has ordered Navy not to release Ndubisi's body for burial. So now men, when cases like this, I'm even very happy for this man. They don't, his own is that because he's a big man, he's very rich. He carry riches go heaven. At least they release him body. Yes, Choma, that's what somebody said. Abimbola have said so, and so we're happy. You understand that she more or less she went to beg to be there. Did you hear that? That's why I'm saying that I'm even happy that I didn't see it. I only went to, when I heard that they said she shouldn't come, I said it can't be possible. I went to Google it and now saw the news. So they said, you know, she has begged. She went to beg to be there. So now this man's body is going to die inside mortuary, because now the court have ordered that they should not release his body for burial. The Lagos state government wanted to do honorary kinikon, you know how they honor Navy. They wanted to do it for him today. Abi, which day was it that they wanted to do it? Abi, but unfortunately, okay, let me read it. A Lagos High Court sitting in Ikeja yesterday ordered the Nigerian Navy not to release the body of the late former governor of Lagos, the Rear Admiral Ndubisi Kanu, for burial until it orders so. Can you see? While the burial ceremony of the late military administration is ongoing, his family members are slugging it out in court over rights to partake in funeral rites. No, the man don't die, but he will die again inside mortuary, because they are not, mortuary kill people too now. After person die, they go bury the person, make it go. But now the person will die again inside mortuary because they are not ready to release his body. So why the burial ceremony of the late ministry? So see, the trial judge C.A. Balogun also won parties in the suit filed by is Gladys now, Chief Mrs. Gladys Ndubisi Kanu, the second wife of the former governor, does not make mockery of the disease. The plaintiff, Mrs. Gladys, has filed the suit marked blah, 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 wherein she prayed the court through her counsel, Mr. Dororo, to allow her to participate in the burial rites of the late former governor. The plaintiff is seeking an order of the court to direct the respondents, are you people hearing, their agents or privy not to threaten her and to allow her properly prepare for the burial slated for next week, Saturday. Now, the court, after everything, the court has also now agreed to this. You know, let me not continue because it's long. The court then said that court orders Navy not to release Ndubisi's body, Kanu's body, for burial. Igbo people, are you people hearing? Is this not double wahala for dead body? Because of woman or women. First wife says, during the man's lifetime, they show him. Even when the man was during his death, he was with this woman, this particular second wife, now the Gladys. So now the young wife, now second wife, now Chief Mrs. Gladys, that took this matter to court. Now, she has used connection. They've said they should detain dead body inside the burial, inside the mortuary. They should not release the body for burial. I think, you know, this is enough lesson for men to be able to tell when, with all this, their yama, you understand that they are doing. He said, if when angels are carrying book up and down now for Captain Nosa, for this man, like what I'm saying now, they will take it to heaven. They will go and tell them that, Yeye Kudi said that, why? Why will somebody die 2 times? Because of woman or women matter. At least they should plan their back, you know. And you know, the children having to see their mothers being humiliated. You understand? If I'm put in that woman's shoe, if I'm put in that woman, yeah, they arrested dead body again, yeah. If I'm put in that woman, that's Nosa's Evelyn, I won't attend that burial. If you know, I will not, sincerely. Only that I think she probably will not have a space in her heart. You can see that she truly, genuinely loves that man. Because really, if I'm put in her shoes, I will not attend that burial. In fact, the fact that I even went to marry my cousin or my relative, I will never, someone that lived in my house, I will not attend that burial. If he divorced me, oh, God forbid. Assuming we reconciled, you understand that, okay, it's Nosa that I will not talk to. I will forgive my husband. I will not talk to Nosa again. Assuming they reconciled. But since they didn't reconcile, you know, the man divorced her. I don't know why she went and said, forcing herself to want to go for the, but you know, now they know, because the man get money, all of them, they want properties, which I don't think that Nosa is ready to share with any of them. You know, so this story reminds me of Mudashiru. If people remember Mudashiru's case, the governor of Lagos State too. If people remember him, he's from Ikorodu. Those of you that know Governor Mudashiru, you know, you will know. I will tell you the story. When Governor Mudashiru was the governor of Lagos State, that time, all this story I'm going to tell you people, those people that them Bola Tinubu, they will know the story. All this story then, because you know, my mother, my father, they are into politics, so I know all this. You know, I know about politics a lot. I may not talk, but I know. So this particular Mudashiru had his wife, the first wife. But for some reason, due to political reasons and all those things, he married a second wife. And it was the second wife that was used as the first lady. You know, they do first lady then. It was, it was the second wife that was used as first lady. So during that tenure, the woman enjoy anything that Mudashiru do, but maybe outside games, you will see the real wife, as in the first wife, the woman that was there when there was nothing. But because of politics, he needed to, you know, he married this second wife. So when Mudashiru was very ill, he went to London. And when he went to London that time, he went with the second wife, who is the first lady. On getting to London, you know, for some reason, he died. He died. And so when he died, before he died, Mudasiru's children, all of them, the first wife's children, they were in London. So they used to go and see their dad in the hospital. And obviously, the second wife was there. So I think, but she, the first wife, is the legal wife. Legal wife. So the children, you know, maybe I will add my own, but the child told their mother in Nigeria that in London, that is the wife is the one known as, you know, they don't know that the man has a first wife. And you know, abroad, legal wife carries weight. Legal wife carries weight. Do you get me? So the woman came with a certificate of, I am the legal wife, came to London and came to show them in the hospital that, see my certificate, I am the legal wife. Legal wife. So they banned this second wife from seeing him. But at that point, it was at the point of death. So the wife saw, the first wife was down with him, but the woman obviously went back to Nigeria, and Mudashiru Shah died. In Nigeria, Mudashiru's family and then Bola Tinubu, they wanted to give him, you know, they will always give them some honoraries and some befitting, like they want to give to Ndubisi now that they have refused to release his body. They wanted to give Mudashiru the same, likes of Baba Tinubu, all of them. Then they were young. They look up to these people. Then, you know, not that look up, but they were young. Not that they look, but they were obviously, you know. So they were planning to have a big one for this man, also to give him his honorary, all those things and all those things. As a dead person, give to the family. Now, in this woman refusal, the family of Mudashiru, they talk, they do family meeting. My woman, even the children, they say, Mommy, God has blessed us. Shop this thing. Let them carry daddy back home. The woman refused. So she buried Mudashiru. Go and ask anybody. She buried Mudashiru in London. Go and ask anybody. Mudashiru, if he reincarnates, he's going to reincarnate in London. He can't reincarnate in Nigeria. All the honorary, all the everything, she didn't answer anybody. They were placing curses on her at that time. People were coming at all those Nigeria, Yoruba people. They were cursing. No, Ikorodu people came out. They were cursing. She didn't answer anybody. Even she herself, after everything, she went to America. She now went to America. After a while, she died in America. They buried her in America. In fact, my mother was at her not lying in state, songs of praise, because I was asking my mom, did they bring her back to Nigeria? My mother said no, that they did songs of praise for them in their home, in her home in Ikorodu, in GRA then, and that was it. That, you know, she died in America. The woman refused. Even she now, she will reincarnate in America. The husband will reincarnate in London, because at the end of the day, it's where they, you know, as this man died now, there was this man's name, Captain Nosa. They brought him back with private jets to Nigeria, so they buried him in Nigeria, so he will reincarnate in Benin. This Ndubisi, he has no place to reincarnate. He is going to come back inside fridge, maybe like ice block, because his body now, because of woman, all this story I'm telling you people now is because of what men have caused on themselves after they die. Some people, their family won't see their body. Some people, nobody will help them pay. Their children cannot pay any final. Their rights are, they are deprived of their right. They can't come and do last respect due to anger. Some men have caused so much unforgiveness and malice for themselves that some of them now, so they go die again inside mortuary, like this man now. He is dead, but he's still dying again inside mortuary. Is that not tough on even the angels that want to carry his body to a God? Is it not tough on them that how will they carry somebody that freeze, saute, dead body will freeze again? Even though we heard that angels are powerful, there are some job that you will give angels, they will know this is tiring. He will reincarnate inside mortuary because there's nothing else. Because of woman matter now, court have said they give him imprisonment inside mortuary again. Do not release his body. Because I hope men, they are learning. These are our husbands. I hope they are learning. It's all this story I've told you people is about man, wife, first wife, second wife, matter, fight after the. And all these people are rich people. All these people are rich people. Look at their back. Their children will hate each other. Why put your children, your life after death, abi your life, your past, abi your kinikon, after they die, their back will be yama yama. My family. So, is the story of today is that I wasn't happy. I'm very happy. Abimbola, that woman came to tell us that, thank God she attended the wedding. She's very much aware of what I'm talking about. And she, I just wonder why you will snatch somebody's husband and still, at the death of that person, still deprive, so much enmity. Some women, they bottle up so much. How do you know about the protocol to I know, I don't know. We are using our imagination. Is it not the fear of God? It's the beginning of wisdom. We are using our imagination to think that it's better we do good. Because a life after death, they will ask us. Likewise, if person they say make they not release dead body inside prison. The person is, somebody is dead. I say somebody is die. Somebody is dead. He is dead. And they are saying that they should not release his body because the second wife said she has to be there. And the first wife said no. Now, court now decided to imprison him inside mortuary. Is it not common sense for us to know that his body will be too frozen for the angels to carry him to heaven? And maybe now, when people die, they say immediately, if you have not finished your mission on earth, God may tell you to go somewhere else. Where will he reincarnate to? He will reincarnate inside the mortuary now as ice block. What can we do? Not be where they see you, they go make you reincarnate. I hope they are learning, because this thing is not there is a similar case about the doctor that died a few months back in Lagos, and the first and second wife were fighting at the burial ground when he was being buried. Can't remember his name now. Men are seriously. What about that man in London? Have you forgotten that man in London? That I've forgotten. I think he's a doctor too. I've forgotten his name now. That the son came all the way from America, or Canada, and the daughter and the wife in the house. Actually, they said that wife is she the first, but she has only a daughter for him. Refused them to even pour sand on his head. Simple sand. That's so police, they chased them. They were chasing those people away. That they should not even pay their last respect. Because it baffles me. It baffles me, sincerely, how men, they do their back. You see, I think some people think that when they die, it doesn't matter anymore. They will spoil the world and just die. No, it matters. Because really and truly, I don't admire such people. The women that fight over the dead. I can use, if not for the property, tell me, what are they still fighting about? What is the need of saying, don't come and pay any last respect? We don't want you acting as a widow. If not for property, for the sake of money that the man has. Will you see a poor man's wife fighting anybody? Say nothing where they want gun shop. Even they won't even go and turn up themselves to come and say they want to pour what you send on top of who don't die. It's all these rich people now, all these men. Even these abroad ones too do it, all these ones that are struggling here, but they feel that they are rich. First consultant hospital, CMD, okay, near here. Somebody saying they know the person. There's one man in London too that the same thing happened to. People can't remember that the wife just kept a straight face. Pakam. She didn't even act as if anything was happening. In fact, the people, all these stupid people, they wore green, white, and green. They wore Nigerian flag gele on their head. I was so angry. I said, and they were looking as if the boy was mad when the boy was trying to, resist them, pushing him away from the burial ground. He wanted to pause and the woman refused. Exactly, it's because of the property. Because if she shows up for the burial, then she might show up for the property as well. The Nosa knows what. Yeah, it's property, nothing else. All this matter now. If you start to fight over the dead, go and look at it. It's about money. It's about the riches. And Kapteosa, I swear, they said the man get money, die. Dr. Dakpo, this person, Omolara Rabiu boy, is Dr. Dakpo. Is Dr. Dakpo, you are right. He was the one that, they said, and the man, if you see him when he suit up, don't trust men, no. When they are doing as if they only use glasses to read, they can't see bum and breast going. Say lie, yo. Don't trust